A short story of Beowulf the Hero from the Story of the World, Volume 2 by Susan Wise Bauer. Hrothgar was king of a whole host of men who fought for King Hrothgar again and again. Their strength and their courage were well known to all, so Hrothgar decided to build them a hall. It was hung all with tapestries and roofed all with slate, heated by fires enormously great. Each night of the week his men gathered there to feast and to sing and to put away care. Then they unrolled their blankets, slept next to the fire, while torchlight streamed out from the hall's highest spire. Now this hall of the king's stood on high solid ground, with safe friendly fields and great houses all round. But far, far away over swamp land and heath lived a monster named Grendel with sharp claws and teeth. He was hairy and hideous, tall as 2 trees. The biggest of men only came to his knees. He crawled up to the hall while the weary men slept, eased open the door, and through it he crept. He picked up a warrior and ate him right there, seized 15 more and ran off like a hare. The men tried to follow his tracks on the ground, but soon came to a river where none could be found. In the morning the warriors mourned their dead friend and swore they'd bring these attacks to an end. But though in the daytime they wanted to fight, their courage all trickled away in the night. Again and again Grendel broke through the door, pounced into the crowd, and ate up some more of the men gathered there. And day after day Hrothgar's warriors failed to keep him away. They were tired and frightened and lost all their pride as news of their troubles spread far and wide. Then Beowulf, the mightiest man in the earth, a fierce, famous fighter of very great worth, heard that Grendel attacked Hrothgar's hall every night, and that Hrothgar's strong fighters were too scared to fight. He gathered his clan with their sharp swords and spears, and set off for the hall where the men nursed their fears. Hrothgar was glad to see all those strong men. He thanked them for coming again and again. He said to them, "Welcome, Beowulf and all. Tonight all you can sleep in my hall. When the monster arrives with his heart set on sin, he'll find you in there with all of your kin. You can fight with him then. Do you need anything? Sharper swords?" But Beowulf said to the king, "Don't worry, we'll stand here with never a care. As a matter of fact, it wouldn't be fair to use weapons to conquer this beast from the heath. He doesn't have weapons, just claws in his teeth. So I'll take off my armor and leave off my sword. I'll fight with bare hands, otherwise I'd be bored." So Beowulf and his men lay down on the floor, turned out the lights, and locked the great door. They waited for Grendel, pretending to sleep. Then out of the darkness, so thick and so deep, came the sound of the monster approaching the hall. He howled and brought fear to the hearts of them all. The door made of iron was closed, locked, and barred, but the monster destroyed it without breathing hard. He grabbed a plump warrior, got ready to feast, but Beowulf seized the arm of the beast and started to twist with all of his might, so Grendel turned on him, ready to fight. But Beowulf twisted the arm yet again, and Grendel howled out with a terrible pain. He screamed and he howled, but he still couldn't flee. Beowulf's muscles were something to see. Then Beowulf pulled once again on the arm, and it popped off at once, causing Grendel great harm. Yelping, he galloped right out of the door, leaving his arm lying there on the floor. When the warriors saw what their leader had done, they cheered, then they followed where Grendel had run. The monster's great tracks led them down to a pool, where the dank mist had settled, all slimy and cool. And o'er the water's black surface engulfed there they found the body of Grendel, who jumped in and drowned. "He's dead," they rejoiced, "let's have a great feast. No more shall we dread the approach of the beast." So with mirth and great glee they brought food to the hall, and hung Grendel's arm way up high on the wall. They ate, drank, and sang till the evening grew old. Then Hrothgar gave Beowulf armor of gold. A bard lauded Beowulf the mighty of hand, and his fame was eternally sung in the land.